Hello everybody. Today I wanted to talk about something small, something we often overlook, sharpening a pencil. It seems like a mundane task, right? But you take a pencil, you turn it in a sharpener, and then it comes out with a fine point ready for action. Simple, routine, ordinary. But sometimes the smallest things that hold the deepest metaphors. When I was a kid, I remember sitting at my desk with a pile of dull pencils and a little handheld sharpener. I'd twist and twist, watching the shavings curl out in perfect spirals. There was something satisfying about it, transforming that blunt, worn tip into a sharp, precise point. It felt like progress, like readiness. Years later, I started thinking about sharpening a pencil and how it's not like, or how it is like sharpening ourselves, like sculpting. Now, I'm not a sculptor, but I admire them. Sculptors took a look at a block of stone or wood and see something inside. Michelangelo once said, "Every block of stone has a statue inside of it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it." Sharpening a pencil is, in a humble way, the same. You're removing what's not needed to reveal what is. You're uncovering the tool's potential, just as sculptor chips away at the marble to reveal the final piece, like David. We sharpen our pencils and ourselves to reach something essential. Let's think about the process. The first few turns on the sharpener are easy. You feel the blade catching, shaving off the surface, but resistance grows. The wood pushes back, the lead gets close, and suddenly, if you're not careful, you snap the tip, which has happened to me a couple of times. And then you have to start again, just a little shorter, and humility comes into play. Isn't that life? We begin with enthusiasm, we make changes, we learn, we grow, but eventually we hit resistance. We reach a point where refining ourselves, our skills, our purpose, our path hurts a little, maybe something breaks, maybe we doubt the process, but if we keep turning patiently, carefully, we get to the point. That point is our purpose, our usefulness, our clarity. And just like pencils, we get dull again. Life wears us down, the things we do, the work, the effort, the setbacks, they round off our edges. That doesn't mean we're broken, it means it's time to sharpen again. And here's the thing, sharpening is not always glamorous. It's repetitive, it can be frustrating, but it's necessary. You don't get to the drawing, the art, the writing, the impact without first preparing the pencil. You don't get to the masterpiece without the chisel marks. And the process isn't about becoming something else, it's becoming more of what we already are. Because inside every pencil is a point, and inside every person is a calling, a strength, a voice. The sharpening just helps reveal it. How do we sharpen ourselves? Sometimes it's through learning, reading, practicing, trying, failing. Other times it's through challenge, though people or situations that force us to grow. And like pencils, we all need sharpening differently. Some need steady, quiet whittling. Others go through the heavy duty electric sharpener of a life loud, fast, and a little jarring. But either way, it's a process of removal, of letting go of what's extra, the fear, the doubt, comparison, until what's left is the real you, ready to make a mark. Here's another thought. Pencils don't sharpen themselves. We need tools, we need community feedback, encouragement, sometimes even need someone to hold a steady while we go through it. That's okay. It doesn't make us weak, it makes us human. And let's not forget, every pencil is different. Some are soft, some are smooth, others are firm and strong. Some are bright yellow, some are mechanical, some are wooden, but every pencil has something to give, something to create, and so do you. At the end of the day, sharpening pencils isn't about the tool. It's about the intention, the belief that something beautiful can come from something so small. A pencil, when sharpened, can write a poem, can sketch a future, it can sign a peace treaty, or draw a children's dream. But it can't do any of that if it stays in the box, unsharpened, unused, hidden. So you have to deal with this. Don't be afraid of sharpening. Don't fear the carving, because every turn you're revealing something essential, something needed. Be like a sculptor. Look within and find what's waiting to be sharpened. Trust that piece that is already there. You just have to uncover it. And then when you do, you find the point and you go and make your mark. So here I am at the end of this. I don't know how my camera's not in the center of me sharpening this pencil, but I'm working on the tip. It's getting sharpened. It's coming out pretty nice and pretty clean. I didn't do a long lead at this time. Maybe next time.